Oh, hello. Let's hope this works today. Okay, Act 5, and it's about time. Elsewhere in Paradox Space, we examine another planet forgotten by time. But we will strive to remember. What was this planet's name? Well, enter name. I can't read that. Okay, that's fuckball. Oda something. So it's something Oda fuckball. Yeah. Wow, I can read that really well. Oh, haha, nice one, Smarty Pants. Really hilarious. Is it Turd Oda? Yeah. But let's get real here. No more clowning around. Try again. Okay, that's its troll planet. And that is much better. In fact, as it happens, your guess is precisely correct. What are the odds? We examine the planet Alternia. Somewhere on this planet, there is a young troll. Hive bent. All my love to him. He's my favourite. This young troll stands in his respite block. It just so happens that today, the 12th bilunar perigee of the 6th dark season's equinox, is the day of this young troll's larval awakening, also known as his wriggling day. Though it was 6 solar sweeps ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. 6 Alternian solar sweeps, for convenient reference, is equivalent to 13 Earth years. Earth, also for convenient reference, is a planet that does not yet exist. What will the name of this young troll be? Enter name. Baldric Nookstein. You enter something predictably derogatory and this guy gets fed up by your shenanigans in record time. This guy has a lot of troll powers and their adventures are going to be quite extensive and convoluted, to an even greater degree than one perhaps may be accustomed. He thinks that if you think that we have time to drag out every little gag and expect pattern along the way, you've got another thing coming. He thinks you should cram that sobering understanding in your chitinous windhole and tamp it down hard with your ugly, stupid-looking cartilage knob. Try again. Your name is Karkat Vantas. As was previously mentioned, it is your wriggling day, which is barely worth even mentioning. It is an anniversary, if anything, to lament the faults of your existence, of which there are assuredly plenty. Equally plenty, and somewhat related to that topic, are your interests. You have a passion for ridiculously terrible romantic movies and rom-coms. You should really be embarrassed for liking this dreadful cinema, but for some reason you are not. You like to program computers, but you are notoriously pretty awful at it. Your programs invariably damage the machines on which they are executed, which is just as well, since you like to believe you specialise in computer viruses. When you mature, you aspire to join the ranks of the most lethal members of your society, the Thrashercutioners. You like to practice with your really cool sickle, but just wind up looking kind of a doofus by yourself in your room. You like to chat with some of your other troll pals, most of which drive you batshit up the fucking belfry. He knows what a belfry is, okay. You have been trying out a new chat client beta called Trollian, and you are not really sure what you think about it yet. You're a Trolltagist carcinogeneticist, and you speak in a manner that is almost exclusively ornery all the time. Later, you will play a game with 5 other friends and go on a big adventure with them. This game, for convenient references, is a game that does not yet exist. Wait, doesn't it yet exist? But it will soon. What will you do? That sentence there confuses me because it's not true. Karkat examines slimy purple pod. It is your Raccoon, full of nourishing soap and slime. Every young troll enjoys a cosy embrace of such a vessel each night, and a relaxing ooze helps assuage the terrible visions of blood and carnage that plague the dark subconscious of your species. It is so inviting. A few minutes couldn't hurt. Karkat, get in. Okay, this sure is cozy and all, but you can't be napping all day like a chump. Damn it, you're a busy guy. You're sort of a big deal. Goddamn slime, now you have to change your clothes too. What were you thinking? Luckily, all your clothes are the same. Trolls think fashion is stupid. Karkat, examine movie posters. Okay, it's time to get serious here. Sweet troll jiggers. Ugh. Let's get real and get down to some major business. You space out and get caught up reading the titles of the films for about 5 minutes. Well, these movies are great. You don't care what anyone says. Pure magic. Is that John Cusack? The thing that most people don't realise is that John Cusack is a universal constant. This movie, okay, even you have a hard time defending. But still, it's so good. The best thing about it is how Troll Sandler doesn't make you want to punch anything. Like, nothing at all. Really hard or anything. Karkat, capture log sickle. You grab your trusty sickle with your encryption modus. To retrieve it, you'll need to hack the code to open the car vault left behind. This will obviously prove to be a completely ridiculous and untenable way of managing an inventory and lead to a great many follies. Later on, you would swap your modus with your hacker friend, a guy who, unlike you, happens to be competent with programming. It would only make sense. But for the time being, it makes your life kind of a nightmare. There are so many stupid things that happen because of this modus. So many, you just have no idea. Karkat, take card vault. God damn it! You hear some unhappy grumbling through the hole below. This was not the coolest thing you could have done just now. Karkat, examine large black book. You make quite sure not to capture log it, and simply pick it up and read it. Till Death, a handbook for the imminently deceased. Chapter 1. Prepare your till death file, dig your grave. I am not a programmer and I have no idea what that means. Till death, this, / additional graves, execute null, this, die, I can't read programming at all. A bone to pick, for death begins with life's first breath and life begins at touch of death. It is a thick programming manual called Till Death, a handbook for the imminently deceased. Till Death is an insufferable language to work with. Its logic is composed of nothing but infinite loops, or at best, loops of effectively interminable construction. The above page in the intro section documents the simplest possible till death code structure. Any code deviating from this basic structure will not compile. You have a whole bunch of code samples you've been messing around with on your computer. It's been frustrating at best and debilitating to your machine at worst. Karkat, leave your room. Okay, are those like birds with 4 wings, or birds with really long tails / feet and heads? Whatever they are, they're huge. Oh, my eye hurts. You step outside your respite block onto one of your hive's numerous extraterrestrial landing sites. You were allowed to design this hive when you were young. After you emerged victorious from your trials deep in the brooding caverns, you have lived here with your custodian ever since. It's almost as if your people have placed great cultural importance on teaching children to become architecturally adept. Or very young. It has been this way since ancient times. No one seems to know why that is. Getting to build your own hive at a young age, using whatever meandering design you chose, likely has left you jaded to the notion of customizing your abode. You certainly wouldn't get all that worked up about a game that happened to allow you to do such a thing, at least not for that reason. Karkat, examine neighborhood. I'm going to stop it here because I'm losing my voice because I have a sore throat. So, bye.